Hello YouTube, this is Nightfall. As you can see, I caught a Mediterranean house gecko, a very common gecko to be found near or around houses. A Mediterranean house gecko is in the reptile family, so just like all reptiles, its body temperature will be the same as the surrounding temperature in its environment. You know, geckos could climb up walls. People call that the van der Waals force. Well, some geckos have suction cups. For example, allowing them to climb up surfaces like glass. Other geckos have claws. For example, allowing them to climb up surfaces like trees or houses because they have little holes in them. Because, well, houses are mainly wood. A Mediterranean house gecko has both suction cups and claws, so it could climb up multiple surfaces. Just like geckos with suction cups, a Mediterranean house gecko's suction cup strength is very strong. It is not on the scale of 1 through 10. It is higher. Believe it or not, its suction cup strength is an 11, which is impressive. According to research, its suction cups probably runs off of electricity. That's probably why the van der Waals force works. Well, anyway, a Mediterranean house gecko eats insects, primarily insects. It will probably eat anything it can fit inside of its mouth, just like a toad would do. Mediterranean house geckos are like almost a good amount of geckos. In fact, maybe a couple lizards. The first time a predator grabs them by the tail, their tail will detach from their body, and then it will move around causing a distraction, so the gecko, in this case a Mediterranean house gecko, can escape. Now, once it does that, it will regrow its tail back only one time. But that doesn't mean it will not hurt because a limb is technically removed. So when that happens and its tail grows back, and say a predator grabs it by the tail again, it will detach its tail again, but this time its tail will not grow back. It will be tailless for the rest of its life. So that trick will never work ever again. So it's basically vulnerable in that situation. Now, if you want to catch a Mediterranean house gecko, it's perfectly fine, just as long as you don't apply enough pressure and do not grab it by the tail. All you know, its tail could already grow back once, so you don't want to risk it losing its tail another time. In fact, they should keep their tail. Because of that situation, it only works once in the first time. Actually, it works twice. Well, anyway, this has been Mediterranean house gecko education. I hope you enjoyed.